You see this? See this chair? Symbol of today's video. Oh, wow! Yeah! One sec. Yeah, no, we're good to go now. Wow, yo! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great night. Whatever time you are watching this motherfucking video, we are back with another tier list video. I've been doing a lot more of these recently, and I'm loving them. I'm loving them like your mom loves coffee. I'm loving it the way Gwen Stacy's spine is loving that concrete floor, bro. As you know by the title, as you see it by the fucking screen, we are doing a Spider-Man movie tier list. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sticking to the theme, obviously up at the top of the tier list, we have SpiderAGoat. This is obviously where the goated Spider-Man films are going. These are the best of the best that we have seen so far. Under that, we have Finna Make Me Come Webs. It's not quite GOAT status, but the shit was orgasmic. The shit made me a bust nuts. Under that, we have the mid-tier, which is Aunt May's Puss. Yeah, I kind of went off track with that one. I'm gonna be honest, it depending on what Aunt May you're on about, it might not even be like mid-tier. That might be SpiderGoat. I'm sorry, that's fucking so foul. And then under that, we have Uncle Ben's Heartbeat, because bro's dead. Yeah, that's where the, you know, the not as good Spider-Man movies are going. The final and the worst tier, we have MJ for the streets. Hashtag a bitch. Hashtag hoe behavior. And hashtag justice for Toby. Because, I'm not gonna lie, Toby's MJ makes me want to turn into Chris Brown, bro. Toby's MJ is just a fucking bitch, dude. What a hoe. This man simps his ass off for her, and she's not even good, bro. He should have gone for Gwen. Gwen in Toby's movies is fire as shit. Bro, MJ ain't shit. Disclaimer, this is gonna be based off my opinion on enjoyability. It's not gonna be, I gotta say this every time, because all these motherfucking nerds on TikTok and shit, all you bitches seem to be movie critics now.
Oh, no. Character development. Story.
Bro, suck my balls, dude. I'm doing this off my enjoyability, my reasoning. I'm not judging the film on writing, dialogue, all that fucking shit. I'm doing just purely off of me, okay? So I'm not gonna put some first that you think, oh, but this movie's clearly the best. You know, I can see where other people come from when you are talking about like writing and all that shit. But me personally, that's just not how I judge films, because I'm so easily entertained. You know what? And here's another thing. All of these Spider-Man films is gonna be so difficult for me to rank, because there's not a single one I dislike. These tier list names aren't even accurate to how I feel about the films. I wouldn't put anything below Aunt May's Puss. But for the sake of the video, I gave the tiers that name. I kind of went off track with Aunt May's Puss downwards. To be honest, from Finna Make Me Come Webs down. Yeah, you know, this video is a fucking shambles. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the video. Whereas, like, my top favorite Spider-Man movie compared to my least favorite, there is, like, a minuscule gap because I fucking love all of them. So let me just get that in mind. I love all of these films, okay? I love them all, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to be as harsh as I can in splitting them up in the tiers, okay? Fucking hell. The fact I have to explain myself, you know, I'm shit scared of this one. Right, first up, we have The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Because I'm being harsh, it's got to go in MJ for the streets when you compare it to the other ones. However, one of the best suits. The movie, in my opinion, is extremely overhated and extremely enjoyable. I enjoy watching the film. The suit's awesome. The fights are awesome. The CGI is fucking incredible. The swinging is the best out of any Spider-Man film there is. This movie gets too much hate in my opinion. Like, again, as I said, I just want to wipe this bottom tier, and I'd like to put it there. But if I put it there, then nothing gets put in MJ for the street, so it makes it a fucking pointless tier. Fuck you guys for making me judge so harshly. The one thing I did notice when I did watch it more recently is they do cram so much shit in the film, and I understand why lots of people didn't like that. Like, there's just so much shit going on. It's personally not that great, and I get it. But the action, some of the scenes are very good. The Electro theme song, Electro's fucking cool. Harry is a Green Goblin, not gonna lie, made me want to choke on glass. I didn't like that half. you know? And then Rhino came in at the end, and then we didn't get to see shit else. But in terms of Andrew Garfield's fucking amazing. This is a bold statement to make. But if you put Andrew, Toby, and Tom, right? If they all have 3 separate films, and each of those films is as peak as possible, I think Andrew would have the best film. I grew up with Toby. Toby has my heart. Toby's the fucking reason I love Spider-Man. But I think if you give them all the best movie you can give them individually, Andrew would come out on top for being the better Spider-Man, in my opinion. And I'm so fucking bummed out he didn't get 3rd. Bro, Andrew in a fucking symbiote suit? Disgusting. I've heard rumors they're gonna give him a 3rd. Because Venom didn't know who the Avengers were beforehand. And he would have done. So surely Venom has gone to Andrew's universe. Which means we might get Andrew versus Venom. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I think that Venom, Tom Hardy's Venom versus Tom is shit. I'm gonna be fucking honest. I think Tom should get a symbiote, but I think that Venom with Tom, me personally, that's fucking ass. I just don't picture it. Whereas you put that Venom and Tom Hardy with Andrew Garfield and Andrew Spider-Man, shit's fire. But anyway, next up we have Far From Home. Out of Tom's, this one's probably the worst, so I'll put it in Uncle Ben's Heartbeat. I didn't think it was a bad film. If you compare this one to Homecoming, I think this one had a better end fight. You know, when he fights all the drones and the CGI where, like, he was getting fucked around with all the, what the fuck do you call it? Holograms? When he was getting fucked around with all the holograms and he had the train hit him. Like, you know, I think Homecoming is a better movie. I like, Mysterio's always been a favorite of mine, especially since Shattered Dimensions. Oh yeah, and as well as that, the fucking, what was it? Was it called Spider Monkey Suit? The one that he got given on the trip. The all like black one with the white eyes and it was like a ski mask and like, oh dude, that suit is an abomination. Fuck that suit. Nah. Next up we have Spider-Man 3. Fuck, I might get hate for this. Spider-Man 3 finna make me come. I love Spider-Man 3. People think this one's not as good. Bro, this one is awesome. In terms of, if you look at all 3 of Tobey's films, that is the one I watched the most as a kid. I watched the Green Goblin and Doc Ock 1 and 2. Like, I watched them a fair amount, but I had Spider-Man 3 on repeat all day, every day. The fucking scene where, like, it covers him up when he's laying in bed, and then he's like, where am I? And it zooms out. He's upside down and he drops, and then, bro. So good. I fucking love this film. Bro, this film, the symbiote, the end fight is sick. However, I will admit is, even as a kid, I cringed a lot of the time. Obviously, the dancing in the street, I was sat there like 8 years old, like, what the fuck is this? Next up, we have Homecoming. I'm gonna put Homecoming. Right, for now, I'm gonna put it in Aunt May's puss. But as I said, I want to spread them out. I want to be as strict as I can be. In terms of me, I prefer Tobey's 3 to Homecoming, even though Homecoming's awesome. I remember watching Homecoming in the cinemas for the first time when it came out, and I fucking love that film. I love when Ned's in the chair, when he's being the guy on the computer, and she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, just watching porn. The Washington thing, that was cool, where he saves him from and he's climbing up the massive Washington Monument. Yeah, I'll put it there. I'll leave it there for now. It can always go up because it is a very good film. Into the Spider-Verse. Now this is what I was getting on to. I hadn't watched this shit until yesterday. Bearing in mind the time I'm recording this is gonna be hell in advance, by the way. The time I'm recording this, the date is 04/08/2022. Well, technically I did watch it today because I started the film at like 1 a.m. last night, so technically I saw it today instead of yesterday. Anyway, I'll just shut the fuck up. And the reason I didn't watch it for so long was because I am not a huge fan of like animated stuff. Like I can watch it and some things are very good. Take Star Wars: The Clone Wars for example. Like I want to watch it for the storyline and all the bits you get to see that aren't in the films. But I just think Star Wars: The Clone Wars is so puppety with the fights. So so whenever I saw that this was animated, I just, you know, I judged the book by its cover and just didn't bother. Then I heard all this hype and then I wanted to do this video. I was like, fuck, I gotta watch this shit before I do the video. And I was wrong. The movement is not puppety at all. The movement is, the movement's fucking clean. The movie's awesome. I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's hard to watch it because you're tripping balls because of all the colors and shit. But it was badass. Miles' story on how he couldn't control the powers and then he did, and then he went into the lair and then he made the suit. That was badass. You know, the leap of faith scene was awesome. Whenever he shows up to save them, whenever they were, you know, having trouble, that was badass. The thing with the Prowler. What I also liked about this movie, I like how they kept Miles' dad alive. I hate how Miles' dad dies. Like every time like that happens in the game, it just makes me uncomfortable. I just don't like the thought of that. I just feel sad for him. So the fact that the dad got to stay alive in this one, and obviously the Prowler died, which sucked. But it was the other way around in the game. Now, everybody says it's the best Spider-Man film that's been made. You know, I can get that. But me personally, I prefer 3. I just like live action stuff more. That's just me. People are going to be offended by this. Don't get me wrong. If you want to look at it at the point of like character development, writing, dialogue, then yeah. But also, I did really like the jokes that were in it. I like the jokes. I like the comic book. You know what? Nah, I got to. It's gotta go up there. You know what? I'd happily watch that again tonight. Fuck, that's so hard because I like live action stuff more. Nah, it stayed up there. You know what? It was awesome. I'm leaving it there. I also, what I was shocked by and what was weird to see at the start but was kind of cool was the way they made the villains. Like, Green Goblin was an actual fucking unit of a goblin. Like, bro was bigger than Bane. So that was cool. The Scorpion was also really cool as well. And then the other Spider-Man were cool. The Noir guy was cool. I've never heard of the little girl with the robot. I never heard of that. So the Spider-Pig guy was pretty cool. I like what they did with Gwen, how she like she blended in as like a student. Gwen's outfit is fucking awesome. I personally think we should have a live action Gwen in that exact suit. Bring Emma Stone back and put her in that suit. Next up is Spider-Man 2. I'm gonna put it above Into the Spider-Verse because, as I said, Spider-Man 2 is the best live-action Spider-Man film. The movie's awesome. There's nostalgia behind it. Doc Ock is awesome. Tobey's awesome. The suit is fucking perfect. As I said, the only reason, you know, I'm putting it above Into the Spider-Verse is just because I enjoy it more and it's live action. As I say, the live action has that over me. So yeah, not much to say about the film. That film really speaks for itself. Again, this hoe MJ can suck my dick. You know what? Nah, she's not allowed. Next up, we have the Green Goblin one, the first one. I like this one. Now, how I rank it depends how I rank one more on here. That's the only thing. It's either Aunt May's Puss or Finna Make Me Come. Do I like it more than that? Here's the thing though. I don't think I like it more than Homecoming. The first Spider-Man, the first of Tobey's, that's my least favorite of the 3. My order goes 2, 3, 1. It's a good film. There's also funny remarks like, oh, that's a nice costume. Your husband make that for you? I missed the part where that's my problem, all that sort of shit. Next up, we have Spider-Man No Way Home. Bro, you gotta put this motherfucker in GOATs. For me personally, again, live action is gonna go before Into Spider-Verse. Now, I know everybody makes the argument, oh, No Way Home was just hype. No Way Home was just nostalgia. Listen here, I know you want to try and sound like the big balls movie critic and sound different and be up your own fucking ass. But listen here, bro. We got to experience, in the cinema, all 3 together. We got all these villains in the fucking movie. We got all 3 of the Spider-Man together. We got Doctor Strange in that fucking shit. Bro, nostalgia, my left dick. Nostalgia, my middle nut. Nostalgia, my wet pussy. Suck your dad's dick, bro. Are you on crack? Are you on crack? Oh, the movie was mid. You're just blinded now by nostalgia. Bro, yeah, get blinded by these, bro. That was the only film I've ever had people stand up and applaud. I'm pretty sure I saw a dude do a backflip at the front. When he fights Strange, that's awesome. You know, the start's cool. The spell, I like the fact that everyone found out who Peter Parker was because you get to see everybody's reactions. It's like everybody was curious to see how the Flash would react because he was mean to Peter but twerked on Spider-Man's dick all the fucking time. Yeah, you got to see it like, bro. And again, this was a prime example of how good Andrew can be. For me, Andrew stole the show so fucking hard on this film. There was so many jokes, how Tobey shoots and doesn't have web shooters. There was another joke about like people criticizing Andrew. The Avengers joke because they don't have the event. Bro, there was so much shit in this film that was so great. And at the same point, if you want to argue that Spider-Verse should be at the top, again, for me personally, I prefer live action. And to be honest, I prefer to see Tom, Andrew, and Tobey over the Spider-Verse anyway in the same fucking film. So again, suck my nuts. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have Andrew's first Amazing Spider-Man, which again, this one is fucking awesome. Finna make me come. I don't give a shit what you say. I love this one. The suit is hard as fuck. The suit goes harder than a pedo at Legoland. Like, this is one of my favorite suits. People criticize the lenses. I've seen a thing where someone gave it like white lenses and it looks pretty good, but I don't think it's that bad. Andrew got given the most badass suits. But yeah, the film was pretty good. Like, the lizard I thought was cool, how he fights him. Like, that part where Spider-Man crawls around him like a spider. The one thing I didn't like about the film was I hated the skateboard aspect. I love skateboarding. I fucking love skateboarding. But I didn't like it like that. I didn't like it implemented into Peter. I thought it was weird. Like, if you literally just took away the skateboarding thing, I thought it was fine. Thought it was perfect. Smart geek. You know, quiet photographer. You know, people say, like, Andrew's too cool to be... No, that's not the fucking case. He was good in that film. I just didn't... I thought the skateboarding aspect was a bit cringe. But yeah, the end fight with the lizard was pretty good. I like when all the cranes come together. He reveals himself to the dad. I thought that was a pretty cool scene. And then also as well, at the very end of the movie, after all the thing, there's like a shot of him swinging. That's badass. Like, I don't know. It's just such an enjoyable film. Right, that's my tier list straight off the bat. Give me 1 sec, and I'll see if I want to change anything. I'm gonna be honest, I think I've banged that pretty fucking well. But I'm gonna leave it like that, ladies and gentlemen. We spread them out, made it nice even. We got 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Easy! So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope the video made you laugh. I hope it made you smile. Again, if you agree with the tier list, let me know down in the comments below, or if you disagree with some parts. If you have any more suggestions on what type of tier list videos you want to see as well, again, comment that. If you're not already, guys, fucking smack the subscribe button on the face. Please leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching the video. As well as that, check out all the links in my description. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, peace!